Oh, actually, the stream's a little bit off.
Alrighty then, what's up, guys? It's Overrated Gamer here, and welcome back with, as you bros know it, The Walking Dead Thursdays. So, we back with it, boys. You already know, Rick Grimes, Walking Dead hat. We got Mr. Deadwalker here with us. Coming to join us on The Walking Dead Thursdays. Always a pleasure to have you on, as usual.
There's also something else we can talk about because Norman Reedus possibly revealed the title of the Daryl series.
Yes, and that is definitely a big topic that we were going to be talking about in.
I don't know if it is,
stream.
but it quite possibly could be the name of it. I don't know.
Yes, so we'll be definitely giving our opinions on that. You guys definitely let us know what you guys think. I think this could be very interesting for sure. If you guys are wondering, I did try to text Dan Reviews to see if potentially, possibly, maybe, but he has not even responded at all today. So hopefully in the future, one of these Thursday streams, we'll definitely get his behind on, and maybe we can make it like a monthly series or something like that. I think that would be pretty fire to have him on, of course. Maybe we can coordinate something where we could see each other's face or something like that. I don't know. You never know. That would be pretty interesting, for sure. But yeah, let me know how you guys are all doing. Smash a like, would appreciate that. Smash the subscribing. You guys are new, be part of the Warriors Army. What's up, Drew? Welcome to the stream. Follow me on my social medias. You already know, links are in the description. Twitter, Instagram, Discord, True Social. Follow me on Twitch as well. Be notified when I do go live there. Do content all the time. Like I said, I am taking a slight break at the moment. I will be back live this weekend for sure, though. So watch out for that. Probably during the day of Saturday, probably. So do stay tuned. I'll be doing a stream or two. We'll be back in the content. What's up, guns? Welcome to the stream. I'll be adding the Thursdays playlist in the description, as well as show some love to Mr. Deadwalker. Channel will be in the description as well. Help him get to 200 subs. You already know. Show him the love. As usual. So, all that Gucci stuff. So some iffy things happened kind of recently. I just kind of wanted to shoot this out real quick here because, and I'm not going to go into discussion on it. So just to let you guys all know, all type of, I'm not going to go into it because I really don't give a frick. This is essentially what it's going to come down to. All right. So, Mr. Man, you're back on my server on Discord. Just follow the rules is all I ask. You break them, you're out. That's where it's essential. All right, just pointing that out. Gonna make that formal and clear, precise as any could be. I'm essentially doing a James Draper type of move. All right, one and done. All right, I'm not doing no more bullshit. Enough's enough. So you obey, we good. You disobey, you out. Same thing with you, Mr. Blob. Same thing. I'm doing the same thing. So, because I heard that it's potential a bot or something like that. If there's an impersonator, I'm just gonna state this for any mods, and I'm not saying that it was a impersonator or not. I'm just gonna state this out because you remember that's been pretty. It happens a lot on my channel, unfortunately. A lot of people like to impersonate other people, all right? And that could potentially, we might think it's actually them, so then we ban them, thinking that it's them that actually did it, when it may not be the case, okay? So, I'm just saying this, I'm not saying that it could have been him, I'm just pointing it out, that there's a lot of people that impersonate on my channel. So, the best way to play it safe, obviously figure out when Mr. Blob's channel was actually created, so then we know the actual date there. All right, but then, just in case type of thing, to click on the profile, go page and see when it was graded and see, hey, is it the same date or not? So then we know 100% for sure that if it's the real person or not. And that's all I'm going to make formal. And he's going to get the same thing. So if that's actually what happened, all right, then one chance and you're done, right? So all right, so that is the situation. All right. So, what stream are we doing? The Friday stream reads. Unfortunately, we're not going to do it this Friday. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to decline you on it again. But because we have stuff for Saturday, I'm going to Mr. Bitches' house again Friday night. And it's going to be the same thing as well for when Mr. Deadwalker comes. Now, praying to Lord that he's able to come. Obviously, he bought the tickets, but you can name what might be worrisome on. I mean, if you want to. That is Mr. Deadwalker.
Yeah, for sure.
So go ahead, state what possible worrisome that you might have. You don't have to go details, but
Huh?
that there might be something growing in your throat or whatever, possibly.
I don't know. Regardless, I'm probably still gonna calm down. I don't give a shit anymore.
Right. So he's essentially just gonna go to the doctors and get that checked out. But hopefully that doesn't. Hopefully, wish him the best. Send prayers his way. Show him some love. Would appreciate it. He's been going through a lot. So, just like Movie Idol, by the way, if you could show him some love as well, he's going through a lot of shit as well.
Oh yeah, man. Seriously,
I wish him the best. Really,
did you watch his entire video?
I did. Oh yeah. I watched the entire video. You're damn right I do. I watch every single. I mean, almost every video he makes. I almost watch. I'm almost on point with him. Essentially, now I don't. Now there's a couple here and there I don't see.
Did it make you cry?
I was about to, yeah. I was speechless through the whole damn video. Let's just say that. So, and especially at the end, I was like, damn. I mean, that's what I kept saying. I kept saying, damn. A lot. Because I just couldn't believe, like, how he was doing. I practically almost did cry. I mean, I felt like he was crying, and I'm pretty sure he was. Wouldn't shock me. I'll be down to do a stream with him. That'd be pretty fire. I think he does have a Discord. Actually, now that I think about it, so I might actually join his Discord and hit him up. Tell him that, hey, my name is Mr. Reyes. I'm a supporter of you, Mr. Movie Idol. Like to join me on a Walking Dead Thursday stream? Hey. That'll be pretty fire. Hey, I'm down to do these collabs. Really, I am. All right, us Walking Dead community people, we stick together on this. All right, and I'm willing to discuss with other broskies like Movie Idol and Dan's review and potential others that are huge fans of the Walking Dead universe. Hell yes, you are definitely 100% welcome on this channel for sure. I would like to have some great conversations with you about different opinions and what we think and what we would like to see and what we would not like to see. You know, and seeing improvements on and all that other good stuff. So, um, hell yeah, I'd be down. But yes, I do wish him the best. I really do. And if you guys are subbed to him, or if you're not, check out his channel. Show him some love. Movie in all caps, and then Idol in lower caps. And that's as one word. He'll pop up. He should be the very first one. 247,000 the last time I checked. So check him out. Makes very good videos. Love his stuff. Going through some really hard shit right now. So if you want the very short, sweet version, lost his wife essentially, and it's pretty bad. So some pretty deep shit, if you know what I'm saying. So he goes in a little bit into it in his video. I heard that he goes more into it on his Twitter, which Deadwalker, you need
dude, he went full.
you need to give me his Twitter. You didn't do that. You need you need to send me his Twitter name.
He did a Twitch stream. No, he did a Twitch stream. He doesn't have it uploaded up there, and he deleted it. But I watched the entire Twitch stream.
Yeah.
He was going into full personal details as to what she was saying to him and stuff like that. I
believe it, but that's the reason why.
I mean, he really told me all the personal stuff because he didn't say all the personal stuff in that video, but he went full on personal because he was crying in the entire Twitch stream. The entire Twitch stream, he was crying and.
Right.
Yeah, I know a lot of the stuff that was actually going on personal-wise. What she was saying, it was bad. It was really bad.
Well, when we're on call, you can surely. I'd like to hear it. Not in here, of course. You know, I'm sure he had his reasons why he didn't put it on YouTube. That's probably why he shared it on Twitch, because Twitch, you delete your shit. So. The only people that were going to witness it was the people that were essentially watching at that moment. That was it. And everybody else, you weren't going to witness it. You know, which I can understand. He doesn't want to really say that stuff publicly because that's not really, you don't really want that stuff to get out there type of thing. You know, like with my girlfriends and shit like that, I don't, I mean, unless if you're close to me, I'm not gonna share that information with you. I just don't feel the need. First of all, I don't want her to come after me, for talking shit on her on social media. That's one thing. So, so I mean, privacy in that respect. So that's why I just don't say nothing on that. Have a good time. Who gives a shit about that stuff? You know what I mean? That stuff is far from it. I'm not over here dying from it. Okay, let's just say that. Essentially. You watching the new Scream movie? Yes, I am. What's up, Storm? Welcome to the stream. Yep, I will be. I watched the previous one that came out last year, and it was good. So, very interested to see what this one will do. Yeah, no, I heard he said, I heard he said a bunch of stuff on Twitter, but you gotta send me his Twitter name so I can follow him on there. Or if you have the link for it, then send me that. But so, getting into it. So, how's everybody doing? Let me know. So the new potential Walking Dead Daryl Dixon title potentially this. Now that I heard this came from Instagram on his Instagram, I heard.
Yeah, I heard it through Dead Reviews.
Yeah, called "Raise the Dead." Very interesting. Very interesting. I like it more than Daryl Dixon. No lie.
Yeah.
It's definitely better than
I figured that it would be called Ride the Dead, Ride with the Dead.
Ride with the Dead. You know what? That's actually new one. I haven't heard that one yet. That one's not bad either. You got Rise of the Dead. Yeah, I think that title might have been already used though. Rise of the Dead. I think that might have been. Yeah, Raise the Dead. Not bad. I know. I heard Norman Reedus. Now I don't know how true he was being to that. Hard to really say on that point, but I'd have to be there in person to hear him say it come out of his mouth, and then hear his opinion on it, essentially. But from at least what I heard, that Norman Reedus wanted it to be called The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon, or The Walking Dead Daryl, or something like that. Which, that's a little bit shocking that he would like a name. I mean, okay, it's not a name I would prefer, but I find it kind of interesting that he would want his name to be in it. But like I've stated, I don't. I don't. It's hard to say. I don't know if articles made that up, or if.
I just don't see why it would be called Raise the Dead. That's kind of why that's a cool name, but it's like doesn't really make sense. Like Raise the Dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that could be just a random title. I mean, it could just be.
It could just be a placeholder name. I mean,
right. And that's true too. You know what I mean? And I agree with Dan's on that. It could just be a placeholder.
I mean, Summit is the placeholder name for the Rick and Michelle show.
Yeah, I heard that. That's very interesting. I didn't even know that until I watched that video. That's what's funny. I didn't even know Walking Dead Summit. So yeah, that's very interesting. Give me a second. Oh, I want to make the statement clear too. I apologize about last night's stream, by the way. I was more exhausted than I would have preferred. Excuse me. I'm a lot more energized now. I mean, even though I'm yawning a couple times, but don't judge that. I'm a lot more wide awake now than I was previous. Believe me on that. So yeah, I do apologize for that. That 10-hour day really killed me. So, and then not only that, but I had a runny nose and everything like that, which I still kind of have now. But as you guys noticed, it's barely noticeable now. It's almost gone actually. So, it's just because our cold temperatures and our crazy temperature change, where it's just like it'll go down to -4 and then it'll jump back up to 20 or 30 degrees. You know what I mean? This crazy up and down, not making up its mind temperature is freaking ridiculous. Can't stand it. It's like it's either you're going to be really cold or not. I mean, it's, and now tonight's supposed to be really cold again. So it's like, bruh. It's supposed to be like 0 degrees or something. So, which is wondrous. So, actually, I might have to quickly go plug in my watch. I almost forgot to do that. What is my battery at? Oh, 16%. But, gonna have to go do that in a second here. So, let's see here. Yeah, that's okay. So, all right. So you're okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. right, so I see you, Mr. Blob. I see you in the stream. So I heard that you potentially said some stuff. Yes, I did see that. Give me a second here. I'm actually gonna go to the channel, your actual one.
Mhm.
So, from what I'm understanding, this is your legit one, right? September 17th. Wait, did it really get that? Let me see. When did it get that?
All right.
So I got 6 hours and 18 minutes. So I did actually do pretty good. Now I'm shocked it actually got the rest of that because I know that hour I freaking I was I passed out in my chair, which like I said, I apologize for you guys on that. So but apparently I did pretty good. 6 hours and 18 minutes. All right. All right, so let me see here. So this is the actual you, right?
Fucking shit.
Well, I just subbed to him. That's why he has 2 now. Where's my play button? 2 subs. Brother. You're going to get shit for 2 subs. Now I should because I got more than you. Alright. Alright, so if this is your legit one, then this is what I'm going to be paying attention for. Alright? It hasn't updated. That's probably why. Rays of the Dead. Nice, Storm. But then it would be pointless because you would do different games, especially when that's not zombies. No, well, for that one particularly, I would be doing zombies. So that's funny though. That's funny. I like that. That's great. What? Okay, wait a minute. I just gained a sub. What's up with this? Now I'm at 1,060.
Okay,
1,069. I don't. What? I mean, if I did gain a new sub, that's great, but I'm not buying it. What the hell was that?
I don't know.
That was kind of funny, though. Well, it has to be impersonator, because he wouldn't be on right now. I mean, no offense, but I mean, I tell you guys all this time, and I guess you don't seem to get it through your heads or not. I say to check their accounts. I made that obvious and clear, okay? Click on the profile and check when it was made. That tells you 110% whether it's a bot account or not. You know what I mean? What's up, Cobra Kai Edits? Hi, I'm on season 7 of The Walking Dead. Oh, okay, so it is a new sub. All right. Well, thank you for subscribing. Much love to you, brother. All right, I see you. Much love, much love.
Hell yeah, Cobra Kai's ending, bro. Hell yeah. Should be a good last season.
Yeah, so rest up. Well, that's awesome, man. That is awesome. So you're on season 7. All right. Season 7. Yeah, it's a very interesting season for The Walking Dead. Ah, shit, that's when shit takes a turn, my friend. That's for sure. That's when Mr. Negan comes in there, and you know, I'm just wondering how am I the only one who saw it? Well, that's season 6 is the GOAT. Oh yeah, for Walking Dead, yes, damn straight it is. Well, you don't have to worry about spoilers. I'd say. I think everybody, as far as I know, anyway, is up to date. So, season 11. So, I'm gonna have to let me plug in my watch real quick here. I'm freaking my battery is dead on this damn thing.
What are you doing?
I'm back. Sorry about that. All right, let's see. Well, like I said, it could have just been a. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it could have just been an impersonator. Guns. You know how many times I get impersonators on my streams? Oh shit! I almost dropped that. Jeez, oh Pete, this day would have been terrible if that happened. I already had a drink freaking drop over when I was upstairs, and that pissed me off. If that would have happened again, I would have freaking flipped my lid. No, we had a bunch of freaking impersonators on this channel. Too many to count. Too many to care for. Alright. But nobody cares, alright. I essentially made my warning, so that's essentially where we're at. Alright. One chance, one time, you're done. You know what I mean? Obviously I'm not counting body counts. If they're body counts that try to make you look bad by saying it when you actually didn't say it, then obviously it doesn't, that will be looked at, but if you officially say it, you will be kicked off. All right. So we ain't gonna keep talking about this. We're here to have a good time. That's just where it's at. Make this a one and done situation. I made this clear in the past streams when I talked about drama and such like that. You know what I mean? Don't drag it on. Don't fucking feed the BS. You know what I mean? Make the decision, make the choice. If it needs to be ended, then it needs to be ended. If not, you know what I mean? So, Bro 49 pissing me off. Okay.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it could have been. I don't know. Still got his number. So I'm not gonna say his name here. You know who I'm talking about. So don't question me on why I keep his number. obvious reasons why I keep his number. In case if he does do something like that again. So. But no, I appreciate the new sub, though. I did catch out the first episode of Cobra Kai, and I liked it. I just never really had time to sit there and binge watch every episode, if you know what I mean. So.
Awesome series.
So it's for me, it's just a lot of energy to get into another series. It's like it's exhausting. I'm doing that with The Last of Us. You know what I mean? It's something I have to keep up with now. Which it makes it easy because it just came out, so it's a lot easier to get into something sometimes than it is to frickin' start at the beginning and be like, oh shit, I got 5 seasons to go through. You know. Same thing with Game of Thrones, you know what I mean? I'm on season 1, episode 4, and I got frickin' 7.5 seasons to go, you know? All right, peace out, Guns. Have a good one, man. Much love. So, that's essentially the scoop. So yeah, no, I appreciate the new sub, though. Hope you enjoy the content. There's more content to come. Like I said, I'll be going to Super Batman's house tomorrow night. I'm going to be shooting for, I don't know what time, but hopefully we'll do a stream or 2. Whether that be on Spider-Man or Gotham Knights, not really too sure. Excuse me. And then, oh yeah, I might go see a movie tomorrow too, possibly. So, Knock at the Cabin. You might have heard of that one. And you might have not. And if you haven't, it's a horror/thriller mystery movie or something like that. So, what are you planning to do when you meet Deadwalker? Well, we're essentially gonna pick him up in Mr. Ray's car.
Survived the plane crash.
Yeah. Yes, he's over here concerned about getting in a plane crash, which that should be his least of his worries. But
I've only flown like twice in my life.
I did less. I did less than that, my friend.
It's actually a stop. It's a stop in Chicago, and then I get on another plane to go. But.
Right. No, I think you'll be fine, though. I got faith in you. So no, Mr. Ray's will be picking him up in my car. And then from there, we will go to a restaurant where I'm at. I'm not going to say location. You're crazy if you think I'm going to start giving you where I'm. Nah. This is Mr. YouTube, okay? All right, I'm not giving you discreet information, all right? Your boy Ray's don't do that here. So, yeah, going to... And I'm not going to name no restaurants either or nothing like that. No. Nah. If you want to figure it out, you could try to figure it out. But I'm not going to give you no hints. All right? So, yeah, going to a restaurant here where I'm at. That's, I'll be a little bit. Let's see. Oh, actually, that's a little bit harder to be more discreet about that one, isn't it? Because I really can't. Well, is it downtown? I don't know if it's downtown. No, it's not downtown because it's. No, it's not downtown. What should I? It's in a part of the city. I'll say that. I can't say downtown because the downtown area does not have that type of restaurant. So otherwise, I would just say downtown. But it's where I'm at, it's kind of weird in a sense because you got the downtown area over here, and then on the other side you have city, and then houses, and then city. So, I mean, it's kind of like split off. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a Y in a type of the letter Y. You know, where it's just kind of here and there type of shit. So it's not all combobulated into one spot. You know, it's kind of separated. So it's not in the downtown place, but so but yeah. So and my parents are gonna come to that particular restaurant. By the way, it's a bar. Yes, it is a bar. Uh, and we're going to have food there and a couple drinks, you name it. And we'll meet in person there, and then from there, that is up for grabs. Not really sure at that point. Probably might come back to my house here to drop off his stuff. Maybe do something like that. Kind of settle in, show around, maybe. You know, show the love, essentially. Might do something like that. Um, and then either we may stay here and do some content here, or we might go to Mr. Bitches' house and do some content. Like I said, that's where the not really sure part comes into play. We do plan on doing the 24-hour Spider-Man stream, so that poll that you guys did on, we do plan on doing that. That won't be until Friday of the 24th. Yes, Friday of the 24th. It'll be during the evening / night, so probably more during the evening. We're gonna shoot for late afternoon / evening. The sooner we start it, the sooner it ends. So we'll essentially go for that. And we'll just be chilling. We'll be having a great time, you know. And the person playing the Spider-Man we can switch it up. You know what I mean? Mainly, I'll let Super Batman and Mr. Deadwalker here be Mr. Spider-Man in the Spider-Man game. So essentially, because obviously you already know I got my own playthrough, so I don't got any reason to jump in. So, but yeah, so we'll essentially be doing that for freaking 24 hours straight, and you name it, you bet your ass we'll be doing it for 24 hours. Yes. So essentially, I'm gonna have 2 parts. Both are gonna be about 11 hours and 50 to 55 minutes. So they're not gonna be exactly 12, but that's just because of precaution, essentially. Because if you go over the 12 hours, then it's not gonna save on YouTube. So essentially, to play it safe, you cut it off by like a couple minutes. You know, I'll try to get it close as 12 as possible. You know what I mean? But you know, it's kind of one of those things where it's like it's either gonna hit it right on point or you're fucked. So you know, it's essentially like you got to be on point. You know, otherwise you're screwed. So. So it's one of those type of things. So there'll be essentially about 11 hours and 55 minutes. I'll shoot for that at least, 100%. So, well, yeah. So yeah, there'll be two parts, and you know, you might see us pass out on stream, and that may be the case, and it is what it is. You know, but there will always be at least one person playing, so to keep the stream moving. So, and we'll keep the chat open so we can have a conversation and all that good stuff, and we'll have a blast. So watch out for that. That'll be fun to do. I'm excited to do that one. So, but yep, that's essential. By the way, is Walker Dead banned? Yes, Walker Dead is perma banned.
Really?
It's beneficial, by the way. So, I appreciate you guys voting on the poll.
Is he like pissed about it?
A little bit, but he took it. He took it for the over his army. He respected you, bros. The over his army. I'm making the decision. So, and I appreciate you guys voting. If you guys are curious, 24 votes. And 83% said yes. 17% said no. So, the community, you told me where it was at. So, that is the situation. He did go too far, and what he did was childish. So, that's just where it's at, you know? So, he did it to himself.
Well, no, it's just he's fucking starting drama and shit, you know?
We talked to him in that stream and everything like that, me and Random. And Random, wow, he's a fucking savage. Check out that stream, by the way. Fucking Random, he goes off on that son bitch. I'll tell you.
He goes off on Walker Dead.
It's fucking hilarious.
What was he saying?
Let me see, I might be able to pop it up for you guys. Just that section. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, obviously, but I'll pop up that section. Oh wait, what is that? Sonic Boom? What the? What is this? Trying to fucking you bastards. You fuckheads. You know I like that. You know. Fucking Netflix. I should have known. They freaking know I like Sonic, so what do? They freaking pulled up another Sonic show. Goddamn bastards. No, we know you like this. We know you like that show, so hey, here's another Sonic show. You might like it. It's like, you fuckers. Fuck you. God damn it. Quit trying to give me more shit. I don't want to get into it. God damn it. I got a lot as it is. I seriously do. Don't give me more. It's like, goddamn. Alright, let me go do it. Sonic Boom. Now that's great. That's another one I'm probably gonna check out. Thanks to fucking Netflix for being motherfuckers. Essentially. Check out that God of War Ragnarok stream. I know you God of War Ragnarok fans. I did it on Twitch. I know. Woohoo, it's a different platform, but hey, it's still the same game. You know, so check that out if you haven't already. I know the next one I do is probably going to blow up. I bet it will. Excuse me. Okay, I don't know where he says it in the stream. I'm not 100% sure. We're just going to kind of skim through here. We will see. I don't think I... Oh, yeah. I waited until the end. Yeah, I did. I saved that stuff until the end, essentially, because I wanted to get through all the main stuff first. Because it's, yeah, you know, it's whatever now, okay? It's whatever now. If you're talking about the N-word, well, well, yeah, that's the N-word. That one I did appreciate, and that one I did celebrate on that. I appreciate you guys giving me. Yeah, we got whiles to go, bro. We got whiles to go. Okay, I'm not even thinking about that. Okay. And for my channel vote now, obviously putting in quotation marks, this is a legit poll, and whatever the majority is, that is legitimately what's going to happen. So, we had 24 people voted, which is insane. I think that might actually be the most amount of votes I've ever gotten on a poll on the community tab. I think. Let me see.
I guess that proves that Walker Dead was kind of a divisive person, to say the least.
15, 10, 9, 12.
Random.
I saw another 15 amount of votes I ever gotten on a poll on the community tab. I think. Let me see.
I guess that proves that Walker Dead was kind of a divisive person, to say the least.
I'm seeing 15, 10, 9, 12. I saw another 15. Pretty sure. Alright. 20. That one was. That shows you how much important it means to you guys. Yeah, I think that's the most. I've went down a long time ago, and I'm not seeing the number go up. It's actually going down, actually. Not up. The only one that was close was 20 votes on a poll. And it had to do with Fortnite. So that's the only one that got 20. Every other poll was either 15 or lower. So the community.
Yes, you are, Walker Dead. Yes, you are. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, man.
It's commenting on stream, too, of course.
It's obvious that I'm hated by the Warriors Army and by everyone. Well, Walker Dead, listen, you made choices in life. You made choices that you should have known what was going to happen. For one, two, you should have known that it wasn't right to do in the first place, and three, common sense goes a long way. Okay, it really does. It really does, and when you lose your shit over something that is not that big of a deal, that makes it look like you're insane or crazy.
Should we tell the folks watching at home what went down with Walker Dead?
Essentially, yeah. Go ahead.
So basically, there was a video that came out, right? About a week and a half ago, something like that. And it was this guy talking about the situation with the raises, uptick in subs. And the guy said, "Oh, it looks like there's somebody subbotting Raise's channel, right?" And the video, even though the topic was asserted fairly seriously, the presentation of the video...
I saw that question chosen. It's because Deadwalker wanted to hear it. Don't judge me.
...itself was not serious at all. It was clearly a drama alert parody video. It was pretty low stakes, and even, Raise, you even said to yourself, you thought it was kind of funny, right?
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah. It wasn't something you should take seriously at all, even if the guy was like, unsubscribe.
Let me
He
jump.
threatened to assault this guy because of a video he made on, like, don't feed the trolls, right? Second of all, like, threatening to hurt people in real life, that's really messed up. That's criminal shit right there. That is, like, I am beyond words. It is disgusting that somebody would even, like, think of doing that because of a video, right? Like, I feel bad. Like, I feel bad for the guy who made the video, because he's just, like, he's joking on you, he's ripping on you and all that, but that's just YouTube beef, right? That's, like, no big deal at all.
Yeah.
And, like, bro, the fact that, like, somebody wanted to go out, find who he was, and beat him up, I'll say this as an official message from the Overlays Army. If the guy who made the video is watching right now, we do not mean you any, like, actual harm. We're frustrated with the stuff you've done, and we'll voice our frustrations potentially later on in this video. Right. We wish you no ill will.
I think Mr. Drew, I think Mr. Blob is still salty. I took his place as mod. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. What's up, Miles? Welcome to the stream, howdy. But yeah, no, that's that is, and we all made mistakes that we should have known. We should have known, which I can relate to you. I mean, obviously, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it, and I can understand why that would offend somebody. Right. Well, and we know that you made mistakes, but here's the thing: it's no different than Epic Zombie Killer, Walker Dead. You seen how far he went, and obviously there had to be a limit to his actions, right? He took it too far, and what did your boy do? Be gone, thought. Essentially, you know, kicked him out, and now he's not allowed back. You know, because there is a limit to how far we will allow this to go before we just say enough is enough. You're not allowed out. You know, the fans don't want you, and we did a poll, no difference than you. You know, should we ban them? And yeah, majority of people said yeah, get rid of them. I believe that got 15 votes. So more people, you know, so not too far off from yours, essentially. Only by 9.
And if I do, wasn't Walker Dead's even more highly skewed towards banning than Epic Zombie Killers was?
Yeah, essentially, but you know, but I mean that's kind of the situation, you know, that is, yeah, it is. But yeah, you know, it's no difference. Okay, I'm only gonna give you so many chances, and then there's gonna be a point where I'm like, enough's enough. You know what I mean? If you're gonna keep freaking up, I mean, you know, this is stuff that you should figure out right away. All right, this is stuff you should already know that you should not be doing. You're 20 years old, so whatever you are, you know, you're in your 20s. You know, no difference with Epic. He's in his 20s. You know, he's older than me, and he makes dumber mistakes than I would ever make. All right, and that's why I don't respect the guy, because I think his opinions are trash. Okay, and he goes after, he complains about stupid things that aren't even worth complaining about, essentially. Like saying how much he hates AMC and all that stuff. I think it's childish. Dude, you know, I mean, you know, every company is greedy for money. You know, that's forsaken for any company.
Oh yeah.
You know,
absolutely.
no company is a saint in this. And that goes with AMC. There's no saint. They're no saint. But neither is Disney. Okay? You know, neither is, you know, Fox, you know, or whoever you come up with. You know, they all do this stuff for money. That's all they care about is money. Okay? You know, so you directly just attacking AMC because they're making Walking Dead content is just really stupid. And it makes you look stupid. All right? Now, if you don't like their channel, okay, whatever. Who cares? You don't like their channel. All right. You don't need to say it a million times and freaking go off on a freaking tantrum of saying how much you hate them and you can't stand them, and that you wish that they go under. Which you said that in your video, and I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? Okay, I mean, as much as I hate a lot of these companies, I don't wish them to go under. Okay, I'm not that.
Yeah, no, like when
I'm
you
not that
say
bad.
a company goes under, it's not like it's the CEO it's hurting. It's all the people who are just like average people like you and me. Like wishing a company to go under would cost a ton of people their jobs. There's a lot of like real
Exactly.
people who live in your community that would be affected.
Exactly. So like I said, if you don't agree with it, you don't agree with it. Whatever. If you think the show is dying or the universe is dying, that's your opinion. But guess what? It's your opinion only. All right.
Yeah.
And
Is
that's
it okay if I respond to Walker Dead for a second?
Yeah, that's fine.
Saying some stuff.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's juicy.
First of all, I'll go through every single one of your messages that you sent, Walker Dead.
Oh, I mean, I essentially mentioned the ones that he already stated.
No, I'll break down why each of them is just like...
Here we go.
So first off, he says, it's obvious I'm hated by the Overlord's army and by everyone. That's like a ploy for sympathy. He's trying to find sympathy here. He's trying to throw this, like, pity party. It's like, bro. And then he's like, and then we all made mistakes that we should have known, which I can relate to you. And it's like, buddy, like, you keep making these mistakes. We're not doing this because you did this once or twice. It's because it happens all the time. You keep saying you're going to grow, but you don't grow. You just promise that you're going to grow without growing, and it becomes, like, empty. It's like, are we supposed to believe you this time when you say you're going to change? You said that last time. And then you keep doing this dumb stuff, right? Like, you got to realize that it's not, like, Ray's or Dan's reviews or anybody like that who's pushing themselves away from you. You're pushing them away from you by your actions. And you got to realize sometimes, like, the internet isn't, like, real life. You got to... Yeah, I mean, in the ways it is, right? There's something... If you don't do something in real life, sure as hell don't do that on the internet, right? But also, you gotta realize, like, when people are, like, ripping each other on the internet, right? Or they're doing certain things, you shouldn't exactly treat that like real life. It's not like this person is going up to Ray's in real life, calling him shit, and then, like, pushing him down or something like that. Right. It's a completely different platform, right?
Yeah.
And, then his next message, he's like, I mean, I obviously didn't mean it, and I can understand why that would offend someone. Bro, I think you did mean it, and that's why you're getting punished so heavily. Can you agree with me, Riz? Like, he was pretty fucking heated from what I've heard of him.
He was. I'm sorry, I can't lie. Just going.
Can't understand him. Oh, that's...
What did he say?
Nah, that's on the TVs, and there's nothing I can do there. I'd have to do it from the iPad then. Let's see. Never copy other people. The other person is doing it. It's wrong. Epic and Walker's villain arcs are crazy. Walker Dad keeps redeeming himself and then going back. Meanwhile, Epic is full on dark side. Yeah, you're right. He's the fucking villain in Star Wars. He's the fucking he's not Darth Vader. He's fucking the Sith. He's the Sith motherfucker, you know. Show me sympathy, you know what I mean? But really, is he but is he really hurting? No, he's not really hurting. He's perfectly fine. So don't fall for his BS, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? But yeah, but that's essentially what he does, you know what I mean? You know, so don't look for him for opinions, you know what I mean? Because when it comes to him and opinions, he's trash. His opinions suck. You know what I mean? I mean, if you just listen to him just to hear what he has to say, that's one thing. All right, I do that sometimes too, so I don't blame you there. But you know, if you want a good review, don't listen to him. He's trash. All right. He don't know good shit if I hit him in the face. All right. He didn't like World Beyond. Trash. World Beyond was actually pretty solid. All right. As a whole, it's solid. All right. Now, if you're if you're picking a particular season, like season 1, all right, yeah, season 1 was you know, the back half was good.
The entire thing was a waste.
The beginning was you know, but as a whole, solid. Tails, that one I can slightly agree with. It wasn't that great. Fear. All right, Fear is a little bit harder to per se because the whole thing is not trash. Now you say Fear is trash. I will disagree and agree. All right, if you're talking about the newer seasons, season 4 on, yes, trash. If you're
Except for 6.
6 was it's all right. If you're talking about season 1 through 3, I disagree with you. You're incorrect.
You also got to remember, Dan Reviews said
season 6 was all right, but that back half, listen.
You gotta respect Dan Reviews.
As I said, I respect him on what he gives it, but I'm gonna tell you this, okay? I don't fucking suck up to those dick fricks any way possible, and I just don't. All right, not when you fucking give me shit writing in the back half, which is essentially what they did. They gave me a bunch of shit episodes that pissed me off a lot, and that's what knocks my rating for 6 down. All right, I'm sorry, but when you do a season, you can't just get the first half right and then fuck up on the back half and then expect me to think the season overall was amazing. It don't work that way. You had the first half. I will say the first half was pretty damn good. I'll say that. It's pretty damn good. You had me in it. All right. You had me thinking that, oh, okay, you can actually write for once. That's a shocker. Then the back half, you did a 360 and you went right back to shit again. With some episodes being all right. And I would not say they were so much on you dweebs as I would say on the ghostwriters. And I would even go further to say that Teddy had to do with most of it, and he made the episode entertaining. It wasn't you dweebs fucking in your shit writing. It was because his character was funny. That's what made the episode good. You dweebs in your fucking shit writing can suck a dick. All right. You know, when you got a character like Teddy, you don't. Unfortunately, you can have shit writing, and it would probably still be an all right episode because of his funniness, and that's why. That's why I liked episode 14, Mother, in season 6. That's why I like that episode.
Yeah,
you know why? You know why? Because you know who sold. You know who sold that.
Find out later that it wasn't even their writing. It was ghostwriters in the first half.
Well, yeah. Well, that's why I said the first half was good.
Because they weren't involved.
Right. Yeah. And then when they started becoming involved, then that went to shit. That's why I don't fucking praise fucking season 6, because you gotta look at it as a fucking whole. I don't look at just one half. I look at the whole goddamn thing. All right. It's no difference than The Last of Us Part 2.
Listen.
You know what I mean?
Rumors that the final season might have the Ghostwriters return.
I'm not fucking. I ain't falling for that shit, because even they fucked up in the back half of season 6. That's why I don't have no hope.
So the second half, I think, was written by Ian and Andy. The first half, I think, was Ghostwriters.
No,
but even so, why would they kill off John Dory like that? Why would the Ghostwriters actually?
That's what I'm saying. It was Ian and Andy. No dingus would make it.
No
dingus would make such a. No dingus would make such a retarded move unlike them. They're the only dinguses that would make such a stupid move.
I think Gary Gyllenhaal wanted to leave the show, so he was going to die.
Yes, but not in that shitty way. He would have got a better death than that. But when you leave it up to the dweebs...
You can tell when it started getting kind of stupid. Episodes 1 through 6, I think were written not by Ian and Andy. And then 7 and 8,
well, of course,
you can tell by how bad they are. They were written by Ian and Andy. 7, 8, 9. They were written by
That's what I'm saying. I don't fucking praise seasons, because it
It was
really
like the first 6 episodes that were not written by him.
it was better, but I gotta tell you, it was not no fucking Saint. It's like it built up your hope for nothing to only be demolished in the end. That's essentially what it was. And they're fucking idiots for leaving. Again, why did they leave? I don't know. But it just shows you how stupid you really are, because I don't know what made you think it was going to get better if you left. It ain't. It's going to go back to being shit again. So what's the fucking point of leaving? And now, okay, big whoop. You're coming back for the final season. Guess what? My faith did not go up that much. Reason why? Because you're probably just going to leave halfway through it anyway. Watch, you'll do fucking 6 episodes. And you'll say, oh yeah, the dweebs will have it for the last 6. Yeah, right. They'll fuck it up in the last 6. I'll tell you that right now. That's what they're going to do. They're going to fuck it up. It'll be shit. It'll be absolute garbage. You know what? I'm sure that's what you did in season 6 too. You did episodes 1 through 6, and then you said, oh, how many episodes we got left? Oh, let's see, 16 minus 6. Oh, you got 10. Oh, yeah, they could do the last 10. I think they got it. Yeah, right. Yeah. Where did that get you? Nowhere.
Because it was good up until episode 7 is when I was like, okay, now it's actually not looking too good anymore. Because episodes 1 through 6, I actually thought were pretty solid. And then 7 is the Alicia episode. And then 8 is... 7 is the Alicia episode. And then 8 is the John Dory episode, And then 9 is the episode where Jenny dies. So, like, you could just tell the difference. Like, it just wasn't that good.
Oh,
like, those, after episode 6 is when I could tell that it was, like, starting to not look good anymore.
Yeah, no, so that's why I don't fucking, I don't praise that, I really don't, but like I said, when you had with those Teddy episodes, I'll give you that, but like I said,
he was a good villain, though.
But like I said, it's not because of your shitty writing, it's because of his character. That's what saved it for me. Okay? If his character wasn't there, I would not stand it. It would be absolute garbage. Okay, so you can thank him. You can thank the Lord of him. All right, you can thank the Lord of him, because if he didn't bring his A game, the episode would have been shit. It would have been absolute garbage. Because I'll tell you this: when he wasn't saying his funny shit, I was fucking like, this is stupid as shit. I mean, that's literally what I was doing. I was like, why the fuck did you bring him back from the dead? He's already dead. He's a stupid character. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then he kept hesitating and not killing. And then they're doing this. And I'm like, what are you doing? This is stupid. You're dragging this shit out. What the frick? But like I said, the only reason why I didn't care in the end, because I'm like, you know what? It was very entertaining because of Teddy. So that's the only reason why I made it worth it. But that's it, That's essentially it. You destroyed Daniel's actor too. That fucking pissed me off. I was like, that episode was trash. You killed John Dory in a shit way. That was trash. That episode was garbage. Didn't care for that at all. There was another episode in there that I didn't care for, that I don't even remember at this point. That just shows how much I don't give a shit. Episode 16 was kind of a letdown as well.
Yeah, that was just a fucking episode.
15 wasn't that much better. So, I mean, yeah, so, like I said, I don't got much faith. Like I said, the only thing I'm asking for is if Morgan leaves, maybe even Dwight, if Sherry joins, great. But
there's some other few characters I like
those two main characters is what I'm looking for. Those two main. Those are what I'm looking for first. If you get those down, first. Those are priority. I could give a shit about anybody else. All right, those
No, I
no.
disagree
That
because
shush. You shush. I'm talking about
no,
priority.
that's good.
I'm talking about priority. Those two motherfuckers are huge for the Walking Dead universe. Mainly Morgan, more than anything.
Oh, well, yeah, of course.
All right. You know, you can do whatever the frick you want with anybody else.
Because the other
I could care
characters
less.
could be good if they were written
All right.
better. If they're written
Well,
better,
yeah,
some
no
of the
shit. Anybody could have been, you know, any character could have been better if they were fucking written better.
like if, for example, Daniel goes for the Daryl series, I'm sure he'll actually be a good character again.
I want him dead. There is no saving his.
Okay.
There is no saving his character for me. None.
Okay,
I want his fucking ass
character-
dead. I want his ass dead. He's long overlived his due.
Okay, what characters would you like to see though?
If you're gonna do any characters, I said June. June, her character's all right. Still, which is a shocker. I didn't think I'd be saying that. That one's kind of finicky. Maybe.
Yeah, think about it. They're going to be written good
Maybe.
when they go up the street. You got to remember that.
I'll say maybe on that one. But it's
Even
gonna.
though they might be written horribly in this show, they could. Any of the
Yes, but
characters
listen. I'm not like a goddamn light switch, okay? You can't just fucking turn me off and turning me back on and think that everything is gonna be hunky dory just because you simply fucking moved her to a different show and now she's gonna be written better. I ain't gonna fucking just like her just like that. It ain't gonna happen.
You might see a huge difference, but just because of how, you know.
I may be intrigued, but that don't mean I'm gonna like her character instantly.
I get that. I'm just saying, you know.
I'm just pointing that out. You know, that shit ain't gonna be as quick as you think. It's gonna take some time. It's as simple as that. You know, because now what you're essentially doing is rebuilding her character again. You're making me like her character again. That's what you gotta do. I could give a fuck right now. You made her so fucking pointless, I could give a shit. I mean, she's not even the same character she once was. And that's why I liked her character in the first place. So you essentially just took all that and you threw it in the trash. And now you pissed on her. That's essentially what you did. And that pissed me off. And now I could give a fuck. I don't care. I really don't. You threw all the potential that you had of her character. You threw it right away. Now you're trying to dig it back out? Pfft, get out of here. You trash. You should have fucking realized that before you did it. You know, that's stupid shit. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, yes, you could redeem her, but it's gonna take more than one episode. It's gonna take a couple. It's gonna take 5 to. It's gonna, you know, whatever she joins is gonna take whatever is left in the show. It's gonna take all of that. You know, and then yes, I may potentially like her character again. Sure. You know, but that's a lot of redeeming. You know. And that's gonna take a lot from me. I'm sorry, but that's just what you get when you tarnish a character. You know, that's why you don't do that. You know. That's why you don't tarnish characters. You know, I know some people are more forgiving than others, but I don't play easy. All right. When I get attached to a character, I'm fucking attached to that shit. All right. I take that shit to heart. All right. When there's something I like about that character, you just fucking rip it away just to like something else. Fuck that. You know, that's not why I like the character originally. You know, and Alicia, I could give a fuck about her at this point. They fucking tarnished that character as well. You know.
Jeopardy Board kind of hinted that she could.
And I don't see. I'm just gonna say this right now, and if they prove me wrong, great. But you know what? I'm just gonna say this now, and like I said, if they prove me wrong, they prove me wrong. I'm gonna bet you $100, or 100% that she ain't gonna return. She won't. I'm just going to bet you that right now. And like I said, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I will make a stream, and I'll admit that I'm wrong. Full honesty. But I'm going to tell you right now, 100% she ain't coming back. She ain't. Not in Fear Season 8. Period. Now, for any other spinoff, I'm not going to say on that yet. I'll wait until I see how season 8 ends. From there on, then I'll probably give you my opinion on whether I think she may show an appearance on a different show. For now, I'm just going to say season 8. She ain't going to come back, period, for the final season. I have no faith in these idiots. None whatsoever. Remember, they don't give a fuck about us. Make that statement clear. They don't care about us. They hate us. All right? You keep that point in mind, you'll be more satisfied. Believe me. Now, I'm not saying that it's not possible that they're not going to give us some things that could make the show worth of something. Because I do think they are going to do something. You know? Well, that one is true, Chosen. I won't lie about that one. They made that clear. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I will give Epic on, is that he's not wrong about that. The dweebs made it very clear they don't like us. You know, as much as I don't want to admit that, but yes, they have. They came out and said it. They hate us fans. Fortunately. Much as I don't want to admit that, but fortunately they did that back in season 5. Which is why I don't like them at all. So that's why when people have faith in these people, I'm just like, you guys are fucking dumbasses. That's what you are. Dumbasses. You fall for these dweebs. And you get deploded every time. Well, that's your own fault for having any faith in these people. Remember, they're doing it their way. They're not doing it your way. And the only reason why they would listen to you is for ratings. That's it. It don't mean the character is going to be written good. It just means they're doing it for ratings. It's the only reason. Which, if you're going to do it for that, don't even bring them back. Don't. Because that's, I don't want my character to be screwed over like that. It's either you write them good or you don't bring them back at all. Because your ratings didn't go up at all. They barely went up anything. 200,000. Ooh. Such a climb. Such a climb. I'm so impressed. But yeah, so yeah, there's June. Danielle. It'd be fine. And I'll say Alicia and Madison. I'll say those characters because, sure, you could redeem their characters. For me. It's going to take a lot, but you can. Sure. Those are the only characters, though. Fuck Charlie. Fuck Daniel. I don't give a fuck about him. If I see him on my screen...
Probably shouldn't even be alive, man.
If I see him on my screen, I'll rip his head right off myself. I'm sorry, but he had his chance to redeem his character back in season 5, and when you guys fucking put him back to being a piece of shit and a fucking motherfucker, in season 6, that's when I was like, you know what, I'm done. There's no more chances. You gave me that chance. That was your chance. You were the closest possible ever for finally being a different person. And when you switch back to your old ways, I'm like, that's it. No more chances for me. You're done. 0. Not getting a single one for me now. I don't give a damn if the next season you try freaking, if you try changing back to good, ain't gonna freaking matter. It's not gonna matter at all. It's not gonna mean shit to me then. It'd be too damn late.
What would you do if, like, Madison defends Strand the entire season? Just because she doesn't know the extent of the shit that he did.
Well, there might be an exception for that, but I would hope to
Well,
God.
no, but, like, because she doesn't know the extent of the shit that he did, she might be like, hey, Morgan might try and kill him and Madison might stand in his way or something like that. I see it.
That shit will piss me off. I'll tell you that right now. I'll be like, Madison, get the fuck out of my way. You don't know shit. Let me
Yeah.
take that fucking stick, jam it up his ass, all the way up to where he breathes. So then it ends his life. Alright. You get out of the way. Alright. You had too many beers to drink. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're on some shit. Alright. Step aside and let Mr. Morgan show you the way. Alright. And you'll be satisfied in the end, believe me. Reading the script. Walker dad acts like a 5-year-old. Look, here to like 20. I think he recently turned 22. What? I heard he was 20. Is he really 22? Bruh. Their showrunners would say, but no one's gone until they're gone. If you burn your masterpiece, you can pick up the dust and shreds, but it's gone. Or shards, but it's gone. Madison's story is already ruined, even if she was written better. Same with every other OG feared character. There's no saving them. I mean, you're not entirely wrong, Chosen. You're not entirely wrong, bro. You're not entirely wrong, man. Once you tarnish a character, man, you just don't give a fuck anymore. You know, I mean, no matter how much you try, it's just because what you're gonna think about the past, and that's the thing. That's what almost makes it impossible to come back from it. You know what I mean? It makes it almost entirely impossible. You know, because that tarnish doesn't leave you. You know, it's no difference than bring up an example. Last was Part 2. I mean, it's a good example. Unfortunately, it's a controversial game. You know, the gameplay is, you know, and all that good shit was good, but the issue was the story. Shit. You know, if you want for the game to be good in that aspect, they both have to be good. If one ain't good, then the rest of it's shit. It ain't shit. It's not worth playing. You're essentially just wasting your time, only to be frustrated in the end. So, but the tarnishness of destroying the character ain't gonna leave you. It's never gonna leave you. You've seen it. It's there. And you don't give a shit about the character now. I mean, that's essentially it. You know? Now, I'm not saying they can't write her character better. I know they can. In other shows, I'm sure they can. Now, the real question is, are they going to? That's the real question. You know, are they experienced like the previous Fear directors? And are they going to go back to that old way of what that character used to be like? Or are they just going to keep on doing what they're doing? Because if they keep on doing what they're doing, then that character ain't going to get better. I'll tell you that. You know. Because now you're essentially telling them to go look at season 1, go look at season 2, and go look at season 3, and look at how that character was then. That's how you got to bring that character back to life. There to now, and how you gonna do it? You can't just all suddenly fucking turn on a light switch and be like, oh yeah, back to normal. No, it's not how it works. Not how it fucking works. You do that shit, you're gonna piss me off. All right. There's no goddamn light switch bullshit. You know, if you're gonna do a fucking switch, you gotta do it right. It's gotta be a reason. Make it a reason. Make it make sense. You know, make it make sense in the story. If you do that, all right, there may be potential saving. Maybe. It's a big maybe, though. You know. But, well, yeah, like you said, I mean, when you target a character, it hurts. It hurts. And there's almost no comeback, to be honest. You know, they can't go back to old Madison. Everything she did was because of her children, and they are gone. They can't just do it with Alicia and Madison. There was that amazing dynamic between Madison, Alicia, and Nick. That's gone now. Right, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, so you can't essentially go back to that ever again. Essentially, even if it was Alicia and Madison, which I don't even think her character made it. I think that was a bunch of BS dream. So, well, you're not wrong about that, Mr. Blob. You're not entirely wrong. I am excited for these spinoffs, though. So even if they make Madison ruthless, it wouldn't be the same. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I don't care about her character much. I'm sorry, I just don't. When she said she didn't want to see her kids, I'm like, get out of my face. The only reason why I'm watching this is because I'm working. That's the only reason. I'm sorry, but that's the only reason now. I mean, good to see you, Madison, but hallelujah, bye. You know, sorry, but I once you said that, man, I just no. That just pissed me off right there. I knew right there. I was like, yep, she's ruined. No coming back now. Actually, I didn't fully lose hope yet when she said that, because she said that because of what she was doing. So then I thought, I was kind of like, and then I'm like, well, and as the episode kind of kept going, I was like, well, there could be a chance. Maybe, just maybe at the end, maybe she goes, what about if the group wasn't there? You know what I mean? What about if she wasn't doing what she was doing? And then got to the end, right? Talk with Morgan, all that shit, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe, good Madison, and then she brings it up, season 4 though, never wanted to come back in season. Yeah, exactly. And then she said, well, even if I wasn't taking these kids or whatever like that, I still wouldn't want to see them. Now, when she said that, I was like, bitch! I fucking yelled that out when I watched that episode. I'm like, bitch! I'm like, piss on you. I fucking lost my shit at that point. I was like, yep. Now she's ruined. I knew it then. I'm like, really? Without the group, you still don't want to see them? Get the hell out of here. Why even come back? What's the point? That shit just pissed me off, I tell you. And how they're being taken away on a freaking boat, and it's like, I'm gonna need to be restrained if I ever see Ian or Adrian. Ian and Andrew. You and me both. Well, I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna have, but you can already guess. It starts with an N and it ends with an N. Can you guess what it is? If there were 0 stars, I would definitely give a 0 out of 10. LOL. Yeah. Oh, that was great. And even with the season 8 soft reboot, I doubt anything could save it. Farewell, Fear the Walking Dead. I wish I was dead. You won't see me again. Yeah, essentially, man. The show that could have been good had potential, but lost. Yeah, it's unfortunate, you know what I mean, but but I mean, yeah, like I said, if they came to other shows, sure, that would be cool. I think Alicia's dead. I don't have any faith in that. I think their ending was...
I never confirmed it.
I think that ending on her character was stupid. They should have just confirmed right there that character's dead. The end, and leave it be. I hate the fact that they left it open. I that pisses me off. That really does. I think it's stupid as shit. It makes no fucking sense at all. Just being honest with you, it makes no sense. It's so dumb. Just die. Alright, just die. For God's sakes. Criminy. You know what? For your stupidity, because of how stupid she was to fucking save Strand, I wish, in a way, and it would have pissed me off, but at the same time, I would have been like, you know what? I respect you a little bit more, Strand. I would have just said, well, now somebody can kill Strand for sure. But, which somebody would have, actually. If he just took a gun and shot her in the head, I would have raged a little bit. But then I'll be like, yes, she's dead. Let's go. Because then Morgan would have got up and been, boom, right in the head for Strand. And I would like, yes, he died too. Woohoo! I would have celebrated my head, baby. Woo! I would have freaking did the happy dance. I'll tell you that right now. I would have been A-okay with that. Good save. Was gonna say pause. Now I'm hearing Morgan is gonna die in season. Oh, don't be saying that. I'm telling you. I am freaking telling you. If he dies in season 8, I'm gonna lose my shit so freaking bad. You won't even understand.
Well, people don't shut up.
If he fucking dies, the
You know,
fucking
dude,
season.
He said the shit about Daryl. He said the same thing about Daryl, man. He's just trolling.
No, that's not. No, that was fucking. That was Chosen that said that. Oh wait.
No, that was fucking him. That was fucking Mr. Spammer saying that
Oh
Daryl
yeah,
was
it
gonna.
was. All right. Well, he better not though.
He's trolling, bro. He's just trolling.
He better not. I'm telling you. You already know. If he does, I will lose my shit. I'll fucking rate that season so goddamn low, it won't even be funny. I'm serious. I will lose my... Nothing else will matter to me. If he dies, I won't give a fuck about anything else. I really won't. I'll say piss on everything else. Just telling you that. No, I'm not trolling, is what I heard. Well, hope you're wrong. Because if you ain't, hell's coming. Tell you that right now.
Right. Oh my gosh, dude. If that's right.
I'm saying. I'm just telling you right now. If that is, you better hope you're wrong. Let's just say that, because
About what you said.
hell's coming.
On call.
Hell's coming for the dweebs. It's gonna be one hell of a rage stream. I'm telling you this right now. I'm gonna lose my shit so much. It's gonna be fucking no. If they do this, fuck those writers. Fuck those ghost writers and kiss my ass. If they think that's good writing, then they fucking are shit. They're worse than I thought. They're just as bad as the dweebs, if not worse. Nah, excuse me, they'll be worse. To think that would be a fucking good move. Pfft. No, you killing Morgan would be the worst move you could possibly do. That would be the worst move, actually, because there's no other character I like more than him in the show, other than Dwight, which that would be shit too. If you kill either one of them, I would be fucking pissed. I'd rage on either one. I'd rage more on Morgan only because the connection with him and Rick is more like severe, like that there's potential there, and you could do so much with that. So you killing him, it just fucking destroys all that possibility. You threw all that shit out the drain. And that's what makes that really frustrating. Alright? But, and then Dwight, for me anyway, the dynamic between Daryl and Dwight, I like that. You know what I mean? And you could do something with that. There's potential there. You know what I mean? That's why I add Sherry along with it, because, like I said, there's potential there. You could do something with that, and that would be interesting. Because I do like Dwight and Sherry now. Their characters are very good. So, there's, like I said, you could do something there. You know what I mean? And I would like to see it. I really would. It's shocking that they actually wrote their characters fucking good, which I'm shocked to say that, because they have written every other character shit. So it's kind of sad to say that. They are essentially the only reason why I'm watching the damn show at this point. It's because of those three, essentially. Yeah. Now, I know this won't probably happen, but what would your reaction be if Rick died? That's an interesting one. You first, Deadwalker.
Huh?
On Rick dying.
It depends on how they do it, because, like, I don't know. Whenever it comes to, like, Madison and Morgan, I don't think they would kill off those two characters, because why would they do it a second time? I mean, even though the only one that actually really died was Madison, you know, Rick didn't actually die, but, like, why would they, if they faked him out, you know, the first time, why would they do it a second time? I just think that since they did that, he's probably going to survive it, you know. But if they do it, the way he needs to die is that he needs to die protecting his family. That's how Rick Grimes needs to go out. Regardless of any situation, Rick Grimes has to die protecting his family.
Yeah.
That is how Rick Grimes, that is the only accepting, that is
how he rolls. All right, that is how he rolls.
That is the only, if he dies protecting his family, I can't complain. But if he dies any other way, well, that's to a certain extent. If he dies in a way to where it's not fitting, I'll be pissed. But if the best way he could die is protecting his family. That is the best way he could die.
Yeah.
Yep. Because that is all Rick Grimes is. Rick Grimes is family. Rick Grimes is all about family. Him dying, protecting his family is, you know, that is the best way for him to die. Really, honestly. It depends on how they do it, really, honestly. That's my take on it.
No, I agree. Will I be pissed? Pops. I'd be more crying than I would be pissed. I would cry like a baby, I'll say that. Unless if it's in a shitty way. If it's in a shitty way, then I'll be very pissed.
Yeah.
But I agree with Deadwalker on this one. I agree. He's a guy that's going to sacrifice himself. And even Daryl's kind of like this in a way too. I won't lie. He's kind of in a way. He'd rather save your skin than save his own skin. And that's why I like his character. A little bit more rough on the edges, but I like that in a guy. So, for a character.
Now, here's the thing. Here's the best way Morgan can die. If we see like Morgan, and I actually think this would actually be a fitting death for Morgan, because it would actually be kind of full circle. Because
now this is on the Rick potential spinoff. Obviously.
Yeah, if Rick is on the Rick potential spinoff, and he dies helping Rick get out of the CRM, or helping him escape, I would be okay with it. I would. If his demise comes with saving Rick, I think it would be honestly perfect, because it would be full circle. Honestly.
Yeah, 100%.
If that's where if his story ends with saving Rick Grimes' life, and it's costing him his death, I would be okay with it. I would, because it would be
Yep.
full circle. It would actually work.
Yup.
What do you
Exactly.
think?
But if he dies on fear, I don't give a fuck how you do it. If
Would you be okay with him dying like that?
on saving Rick? Yes, I'd be alright with that. But him dying on fear in any way, shape, or form, I'm gonna fucking rage. I don't care how the fuck he's doing it. I don't care.
Michonne?
I don't care if he's trying to save fucking Madison. I don't care if he's trying to save if fucking
He doesn't,
you know.
he doesn't
I don't
belong on that
even
show.
I don't even care. It could be any fucking character.
He never belonged on that show. He never fit on the show.
I mean, I'm trying to think of that Dwight one. If he died saving Dwight, what would I think about that one? Would I be okay with that? Yeah, that one's finicky. I don't know. What do you say about that one?
If Dwight died at the very end?
No, if Morgan tried to save Dwight and Morgan gets killed because of it. That one's more hard. Now if it was the opposite, Dwight dies saving Morgan, I would be pissed, but I would be okay. I would definitely be pissed, but I would let it go. I would let it go. Not recommending it though. Not recommending it. Vice versa, I don't think I'd be okay with that. I'm sorry, but I think, like I said, Morgan has a bigger purpose than Dwight. So you letting Morgan die and then saving Dwight, I'd rather see Morgan get out alive. I mean, if you got to kill a big character like that, you know. Right. Well, yeah, I'm just essentially saying that if this happens, you know what I mean? Because it's still the weeps. You don't know what the hell they're gonna throw at us. And I don't got no fucking faith in these idiots. So I don't give a shit if they got Ghost Riders or not.
Now, personally, I think honestly, the character. So if when the Walking Dead universe does end, I think the character that will die is Daryl.
I can see him dying. Maybe. I don't know.
Daryl's gonna be.
That's hard. That one's hard to say.
If the universe
Hard
is
to say.
end,
I don't know.
Daryl would be a bigger death than Rick, honestly, in a way.
In a way,
Yeah,
but
think
here's
about
the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Which I will respect Norman Reedus on. And I don't think Andrew Lincoln has said it. Huh? Mr. Norman Reedus over there, big man talking. I'll be with the show to the very end. He specifically said he will go all the way.
To the very end.
No. He said all the way. See,
Well, yes, but
Andrew Lincoln never said that. Never said that. Now, see, when you put commitment to saying that I don't give a fuck, I'll go all the way. I don't care. You know. AMC essentially looks at you and goes, they go, "You're a gold digger. I love it," and they write you on, and they essentially put in "never kill."
Okay, but here's the thing. So
essentially, now I'm not saying that he's unkillable. That's not what I'm saying. You could not be entirely wrong, and they could pull a Now, they potentially have 3 seasons of him in the Daryl show, so that's why I don't see him getting killed anytime fucking soon.
That's what the rumor says.
Well, he's already confirmed for a 2nd season, so
But no, so here's the
To
thing.
get
So,
to
like,
a third
whenever
season,
they officially,
not
like,
far
end the
out.
whenever they officially end the Walking Dead universe, you know, like he said, he'll be around to the very end. They could end the entire universe on like a massive death. And
Oh,
Daryl,
yeah.
honestly, Daryl, and realistically, even though Rick is the Walking Dead, Daryl kind of is too, just because you see his face everywhere.
Right.
When you talk about the Walking Dead, the first word out of someone's mouth is usually Daryl. My friend, he doesn't know too much about the Walking Dead. I talked about it, he's like, oh yeah, Daryl's cool. Everybody knows about Daryl. So it's like, everybody fucking knows about that motherfucker Daryl. So like, that's why I say that like,
Everything he
when
says
the
goes.
universe ends, I think it would be more fitting if Daryl died, because honestly, in a way, it would be a bigger death, and I could see him dying saving Rick, or like dying, just like you'd be like this. You could be like, there could be like something where like they're fighting the CRM, and Rick's about to like sacrifice his life, you know, and there could be a twist where Daryl jumps in the way and like does it himself instead. You know, we could see something like that where we're thinking, oh, Rick's just going to sacrifice himself again, and then we see like some. It'll be shocking because Daryl would just jump in front of him and just do it himself and kill himself. You know, It could be something like that. You know, because my guess is that like, see, the CRM is the end game villain for the Walking Dead universe. I think they're setting. I mean, that's what I think. I mean, would you say the CRM's like the end game villain for the Walking Dead universe?
Yes. Yeah, essentially. Yeah.
So I just think, honestly, it would be bigger death, just because Daryl is literally the face of the Walking Dead. Even though Rick Grimes is the main character, Daryl's way more popular. Like, I had an argument with fucking Devin, and I'm still right. Daryl is more popular than Rick. Daryl sells more merchandise than Rick. He sells way more merchandise than Rick does. Rick might be the main character, but it doesn't mean he's the most popular. Seriously. Daryl, you see Daryl face everywhere.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
Oh yeah, let me see. That's why AMC is not getting rid of him at any point in given time.
yeah, exactly. I mean, seriously, like, that's why they were so okay with, like, I guess, Andrew Lincoln leaving, because if Norman Reedus left, they'd probably be more afraid of that than Andrew Lincoln leaving, just because Daryl still keeps the show afloat. People still want to watch Daryl.
Yeah, essentially. Character, let's see here.
I mean, everybody always says Daryl will never die.
Character.
Daryl will never die. You know.
Popularity. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, okay, so this was 3 years ago. Let's see who was number one. Let me see, 10 months ago. Okay, here we go. Well, most popular The Walking Dead characters, 2010 to 2022, based on Google. Okay, let's see. Rick Grimes was number one, and then this is March. So Rick is still number one. Second is Glenn. Not shocked. Third is Shane. Fourth is Daryl.
Shane is not more. There's no way Shane is more popular than Daryl. That's impossible.
Well, this is December. I don't even know what year it is.
What are you looking
December
at?
11th. Well, this is just a time frame. This is like in the beginning of the show.
Well, yeah, okay, beginning, but now though.
That's what it's going for. We'll just shush and wait. And see how it plays out. Oh yeah, Daryl passes Glenn right after. Oh, I don't know what year it's on. Right? What?
Glenn's probably the third most popular character besides Rick.
Sean gets up there for a bit. I don't know when. I wish it would have said a year. It's not saying a year. It's just fucking. Oh, it is saying a year. Excuse me. 13, okay, 2013.
Everybody just loves Glenn. They just everybody just loves Glenn.
Okay, so 2013, fucking Daryl Dixon takes the lead in terms of popularity. Rick Grimes goes to number 2. And from there on point, Daryl just fucking blows it away. I mean, he's just going and going and going. 29, 30, what is it, 30 million, I think? 30 million, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. I mean, yeah, it's just fucking cruising. And Rick Grimes is at 27. What? He's 20 billion ahead of him. That's insane. Woo. 2015. 60 million. Wow. Rick starts to pick up a little bit, but not much. Sean is in third. He stays in third. Oh, here comes Glenn. Oh, Glenn's coming back. A little bit. Okay, now Glenn's in third. Oh my gosh. Daryl. Holy shit. He's about to hit 100 million. There he goes. 100 million. Woo! Baby. 108. 109. 110. Damn. That same motherfucker. He's getting up there. Rick Grimes is 76. Not even at 80 yet. Oh, Negan passes Glenn. Wow. 76.
Yeah, when you get to there, he's pretty popular, obviously.
Oh, Negan might pass Rick. Oh, there he goes. He passes him. That's insanity. Oh, they're almost neck and neck right now, though. Oh, nope. Rick retakes the lead. Takes it back. I see you. Come back. Came back. 2019. Rick retake the lead. Negan not far behind though. Only by 8 million, 7 million, 6 million. Catching up to Daryl though. Oh. Still maintaining though. 2020. They're getting up there. Slowing down. Oh. Daryl Dixon, 151 million searches. Wow. Rick Grimes is 143. Ooh, he's not far behind. Oh, shit. All right, so this is where we're at right now. 2022. So what is this? I don't even know. March. All right, so as of March 2022, Daryl Dixon, number one. He's been number one ever since 2013. He never lost it. Never did. He maintained it all the way. 160 million, about to hit 161. Rick Grimes, very close. Only 8 million behind, 152. Almost kind of coming back from the dead. Not too far behind. Negan at number 3. 131 million. And then further behind, Glenn at number 4th. Then this will shock you. Carl, number 5th, 82 million. Yeah, number 5th. Then Michonne, number 6, at 72 million. Huh. Then just below that, number 7th, Maggie, 60 million. Then 8th is Rosita. Then 9th is Beth. 10th is Herschel Green. 11th is Shane. 12th is Carol. I'm surprised she's that low. Thought she'd be higher up. No, that's a little bit interesting. Below that is the governor. Morgan Jones. Wow. He's pretty far down. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 14th place for Morgan. Huh. $26 million. Well, that's because he's on Fear. That's probably why. That would explain it. 14th, Lori Grimes. 15th, Merle Dixon. 16th. $16, 18. Judith Grimes is in 18th place. at almost about to hit 15 million.
Damn it.
And then you had Tara at the very last place with 16th. Very interesting. But yes, Daryl is our man. He is number one. He is number one, my friend.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Is that yes, I like Rick as. Okay, so here, can I tell you? Can I tell you a hot take that Brian says?
What?
I haven't talked to Brian in a while, but he says that Daryl's actually. He thinks Daryl's probably the most overrated character. That he's just. It's because he's had a lot of development, but at the same time he hasn't. Like he's always just been the same character throughout the entire show. Just been like a guy that just is always like, my way is right, your way is wrong. Do it my way, or it's wrong. Like he's always been just kind of like a one-sided character. That's his opinion, though. I see his point, though. I see his point. I do. Daryl really has. He's like changed to where he's more of like a father figure. He's more of a leader versus just like a knucklehead. But he hasn't changed to where it's like a huge change of a character. If you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think?
No, I agree.
Would you say Daryl's overrated?
I mean, I still love the guy, so. I still love the character, so. I started liking him a little bit more as of recent. So. But that's just me. I'm not surprised that Rick is. I'm not surprised that Rick is coming back, though. I'm not surprised by that. Not surprised, because now he's not there. So now people are like, "Hey, give me Mr. Rick," you know.
Hey, Mr. Rick.
Give me Mr. Rick, you know. But we'll see if he if Rick Grimes takes the #1 lead, you know.
I mean, with this Rick and Michonne show, I wouldn't be surprised if he does, just because it could probably be pretty hot at the time. People really anticipated his return.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten it since 2013.
He did return though already, though. Honestly,
or just before 2013. Yeah, beginning. And then after that, then Daryl took the lead, and he freaking skyrocketed that bitch. And then he's just like, "See ya, alligator. See ya, motherfucker. Have a good day." And he just zoomed on through, baby. He's like going. It was like Mr. Beast style. Alright, I gotta get some sleep. Shit. I'm over here gonna get 4 hours of sleep again. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. So that was kind of our discussion here on Working the Thursdays. You already know. Like, subscribe. Links for everything are down below. Check them all out. Thursday's playlist down below. Check out Deadwalker down below. Check him out. Show him some love. Follow me on Twitch and social medias down below as well. I hope you guys enjoyed. Appreciate having the nice discussion. If you guys want to be on, hit me out. Peace out, Storm, and all that. Have a good night's sleep. Over his son now. Peace. Have a good one. Much love. Stay safe.